just reconnected. Is it just like doing that to me? I'm unmuting. I mean, I'm muting. Alright, it once again did that thing where it disconnected my stream and then reconnected it, where I lost internet there. I don't know what's up with my internet. Like, it's not as bad as Cox Wi-Fi was, but AT&T seems to have a thing where if there's... And it happened about 20 minutes in last time, and it happened about 10 minutes in this time. It seems to be if it gets, like, enough... like, an uptick in upload, it, like, crashes for a sec and then I don't know what's up with it. But, I need to fix that. I need to... And it's annoying, too, because, like, I share my URL for people to go to. Like, hey, here, have the thing. And it just... And then it crashes, and then I have to redo that all again. Which is not ideal in any way, shape, or form. Alright, let's do this for now, so it's got that nice, lovely thing. Okay. Alright, we're going to modify this one. We're going to get rid of the everyone. And, gonna go back here. Go back to YouTube and update the information. First things first, we're gonna make the old one just an unlisted thing. It's annoying. And people are gonna be starting off here. Okay, so let me explain while I'm doing this what we're doing here. We're going to be downgrading my Minecraft version.
Has correctly joined the channel.
And not only are we going to be downgrading my Minecraft version, we're going to be switching over to Forge, because I noticed most of the mods that I want are about there. And I did a whole bunch of like scouring for mods this week. Just every chance I get, was watching like Minecraft mod videos in the background. Or like on my breaks and stuff. So that's what I've been doing. So I've got a large list that I feel like, as it stands right now, will already make my mod pack kind of what I envision it for the most part. Assuming I can get everything working together. And my Brian's going blank. Talking, doing two things at once is definitely something. Alright, let's go there. Fun fact, the thumbnail for this stream is AI generated because I didn't want to have to deal with getting a good screenshot. So if you caught that, wonderful. You did such a good job. Speaking of AI and whatnot, and art, I might, if I feel up to it, try and make a little temp icon for my mod pack. Because, I feel like that would be good. Oh great, it's not showing my skin because it went off temporarily. What am I getting here? Oh, it's capped at 120, because I have it capped. Man, this feels buttery smooth without any additional mods. Really something else. It's really kind of cool, like, feeling how smooth this is. Like, I don't have any of my extra mods in there yet that kind of slow it down just a little. So it's just feeling like good old buttery smooth Minecraft. Alright. Category, gaming, Minecraft. We got Minecraft. We've got the correct. We're gonna. Altered content, not for kids. That's everything's updated and saved. We're going to delete this post. And we're going to copy. We're going to post this one. Is it nope, YouTube's not done, or yeah, YouTube's not done doing that. Not, come on. I am live. Craft Modpack. Hashtag live. Hashtag YouTube. Alright. Post. And let's, while we're at it. Oh, it's already added to the playlist. Wonderful. Let's post that to Discord. Send now. And there we go. Internet went down for a sec. There we go. Oh, whoops. That's not the one I'm supposed to be modifying. If anyone's interested in joining my Discord, it will be linked in the description below. It's a great way to be notified when I live stream. And you can even ask me what I'm planning on streaming. But for the next couple streams, I'm probably going to be focusing on this because it's been a while since I've done a mod pack, and I really enjoy modding. So I feel like I mod a lot of games more than I play them, and it's really enjoyable for me. So yeah. All right, let's turn off the "will be back soon." Let's switch to this. Oh wait, no, let's not switch there yet. I need to close my normal Firefox. I've got Florp, so it doesn't have a bunch of notifications and stuff. It's a little more stream friendly. And there we go. Firefox is gone. Should probably restream too in case so people can talk. Actually, I guess that was already working, but okay, there we go. And we're going to, so what we're doing is for 1.20.4, I was having a crash, so we're just doing some quick stuff to test and try and get it working. Ooh, it's one of these mods. Okay. Nice to know. Let's do this. Let's do these two first. Catjam and Celestial. Because I feel it's going to be Camera Overhaul. Or Celestial. That is my current guess. We're going to see how good of a guess that is. Oh, Minecraft's taking forever to load. I still have internet. Minecraft's just doing a goof. Making me worried there for a sec. Oh, it's one of these two. I'm betting it's Celestial. Let's turn that off. Might be Cat Jam though. I might have an older version for Cat Jam. I was trying to test it running older versions on this one. I know way back there was once I had a couple mods that were like a couple of version difference, and I just went into the Java file to the jar and just swapped what version it was designed for, and it worked on the later version. Um, but that's not always the case. Alright, it was Celestia. Let's try turning these on and see what happens. And let's also, Minecraft's already running, that's fine. Sell. Celestial. Mod. Don't spell it correctly. Tree. R. Nice. Chain log. Platform. No. Platform. Fabric. Game version. Yeah, that's it. Because it's on the wrong Minecraft version. Okay. Well, that's fine. You know what we're gonna do there? Going to open folder. Going to open up our mods. Going to go sort by name. We're gonna go to this one. We're going to go to temp, and we're gonna go not that, because that's disabled, so that'll be nice and easy to see. There we go. Make sure it still boots up correctly. Yep, it still does. I love this. I love the fog we're getting here. I don't know if fog mod is enabled yet. I think it is. Yeah, it is. This reminds me, I was checking because it reminds me of the old Minecraft fog. It really does, especially at lower render distances. I just love that. Like, it feels nostalgic to me. A low render distance with thick fog. It's just nice. I like it. And the music's going up. If it wasn't for these bees, I'd be totally nostalgic, but bees aren't in the old Minecraft version. Cool though. Cool beans. Cool beans. Alright. So let's just, let's close Minecraft again. And let's try and do another broad swath of mods. We're just gonna do it every time there's one where I'm not confident that it's 1.20.4. Like if it doesn't say that in the file name, I'm just gonna load it up manually. Ooh. Forge config API port is needed. F. Forge config API port is disabled. Okay. Forge config API. Close, enter, go. Okay, still loading. Okay, 1.20.2, 1.20, 19 plus. Yeah, we're gonna do these four because these four look like they could be problematic. Let's get Boxy downloaded while we're waiting for it to boot. Oh wait, because it's very similar to versions. Yeah, it's very similar to Distant Horizons, but from what I understand, it goes about it a tiny bit different. And I used to have a very big problem with Distant Horizons having a memory leak. Distant Horizons no longer has a memory leak, though, from what I read. Someone who had the same issue as me had the same graphics card. They said they're no longer having a graphics card memory leak with the most recent version. So I'm just gonna take their word for it that that's been fixed. Fact, you know what? We're just gonna do anyone that says 1.20.4. We're just going to enable that. So I'm willing to bet none of those are going to be of any particular issue. I'm going to enable libraries though. There's no reason to unless I've got a mod that calls for it. Mm, replay voice chat. We don't need any replay mods really. Replay. Yeah. I don't need any of the replay mods enabled at the moment. Or we're just checking this stuff. We're gonna be downgrading again anyway, so it's definitely crash. Shadow render. Iris isn't happy. Might be incompatible, which would definitely automatically make it a thing to where we wouldn't want to include it. But I do want to see how it looks. Let's get low packs running. have yes. No. Ah, there we go. Let's close it real quick. Cause I want to do it with the data pack because that'll give us the nice large things that we want to see. And while we're doing that, we're going to make create an installation. Just check how much. 6 gigabytes left on the C drive. I really need to fix that. All right. Multiplayer, back. Single player. Delete. Go. Yeah, I might just move on without it. Move on without Foxy, because Distant Horizons has more support anyway. I feel like at this point it's just kind of wasting time. Alright, let's the exploration ist 2. We're going to be using 1.20.1. We're going to be using NeoForge. We're using the most recent version of that. Okay, yeah, it just keeps crashing. Yeah, we're not. We're gonna leave that be, cause yeah, I don't care too much at this point for this one. Global packs, mods, resource packs, shader packs, control config, fabric Bobby, controller, crash reports, data, default download. Yeah, these should be the only ones that we really need. We'll go options. Nah, we'll mess with options later. Cut. I should have. Shader packs, research packs. Copy. We're just gonna cut because we're low on space anyway, so we're just gonna paste. We're gonna go here. Fabric API. We don't need Fabric API, and we probably don't need a lot of these since they're mostly Fabric related. First things first. How to run Fabric. We're gonna get some music on in the background. Hey. Okay. Inspiration is 2. This will take just a sec to update the. Right. We're gonna underscore 1. We're gonna underscore 1's that. Yep. And we're gonna mods. We're gonna press play. I'm gonna see if it. Oh, we might want to reboot Forge. That way it scans the folder. I want it to scan and tell me like, hey there, bud. These are for the wrong version. Fascinating. I love this. Not gonna, yeah, I heard during mod loading, you're not gonna be able to load there, bud. Quick game. Yeah, let's open back up Curse Forge. Hopefully it'll do that. And what mod are we gonna need? I come to think of it, give me a sec. Probably do need the API for the fabric. Yeah. Actually, no, we're not gonna want that version though, so. There we go, now it's getting it. That's what we want. Well, I've gotten things saying yes, it can run it, and others saying no. Let's see how this goes. First things first, we're gonna update everything. Hopefully, like, I chose NeoForge because it's open source, and I'm not a huge fan of closed source stuff, and Forge itself is incredibly slow when loading. Like, Fabric's better smooth when it comes to loading. But Neil's Forge, I was hoping would be a better option. Hopefully I don't need to port everything to Forge. We'll see. This is why a mod loader is wonderful, by the way, because you don't have to do this by hand with everything. Just some things. Alright, so let's start disabling ones that are for fabric. We're just gonna try and get only the stuff that's like fabric. Definitely gonna be difficult to do the... So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to get like a bunch of fabric mods and a bunch of forge mods to work together. This includes finding unofficial ports from the fabric to the forge and things of that nature, and using compatibility things. Alright, so now we're going to go to our mods, and we're going to look at every single one that's disabled. We're just going to put it in a separate one called in a separate one called fabric, a separate thing called fabric. And we're just going to see if we can, you know, get this loaded. There we go. Cut. We're going to want a new folder. No, not a shortcut. New folder. We're going to want to call this fabric. Paste all these here. Libraries. Yeah, these are all libraries. I don't really need to keep those, I don't think. We're gonna put a 0 in front of that to signify that we're probably gonna want to get rid of that. Disabled are mostly ones that I can't use anymore. I see about that. Alright, fabric. In there. Old ones, I think, were the ones I had trouble using on the most recent version, so we'll definitely take a peek at these. And then temp. I remember what temp was for. Are these in a separate thing? Oh yeah. We'll look through that. Okay. Let's see first what happens if we try and do this. Forge for that, or else it doesn't work. Platforms, Forge, and we're going to download. And Forgified Fabric. Fabric API implementation on top of Neo. Okay, so those are both needed. We're going to platform Neo Forge, hopefully. There we go. 1.21, yeah, it's still got ones that need to be, yeah. First things first, let's get this out of the mix. We're gonna put this in a temp for now. Because we do want that. We do want the connector thing. In fact, we're gonna cut it again and we're gonna put it in a separate folder here. Alright. So now we're gonna do a nice little trick. We're gonna disable everything. That'll leave us with only the things. Foxy, we don't need Foxy in here. Yeah, let's get that out of here. So everything's NeoForge. Why am I getting 1.21? Or 1. Oh, I did the wrong version. Whoops. It's supposed to be 1.20.1. Oh boy. Once again, we're moving ship. Oh boy. Going to close Forge really quick, and I'm going to rename the exploration as 2_old. Hopefully it doesn't get too mad at us doing that, and we're going to close Minecraft. So load it up. Okay. I think it was smart enough to realize what was going on. Yeah, okay. So we're now making, once again, we're gonna rename this. Profile options. Exploration is 2_old. Because we did the wrong Neoforge type. Alright. Once again, jumping ship. And creating the explorationist. Explorationist 2. We're going to Minecraft version 1.20.1. We're going Neoforge. Alright, we're gonna let it load this time. That is very annoying. Okay, mods, packs, config, resource packs, shader packs. We do have shader packs, right? Yeah. Resource packs, global packs, mods, config. Default configs. Configs, cut. And we're just gonna wait for this to finish, quote unquote, installing. Paste. And we're moving those items once again. Items moved. Wahoo. And there's no more reason for the explorationist to old to exist. Alright, and we're just gonna delete. We're gonna go here. We're just gonna click update all. That's way easier, yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I've had the display off this entire time. Or I don't know how long, but sorry about that. I've been describing what I've been doing, so. Good thing I checked OBS there. Okay. Guessing the rest didn't update. I'm gonna see if it lets me play. Obsidian UI. Like something. Like Zero's map. Just leave that be. Might need to move to Forge. Having a lot more problems than I think it should.
Press enter to enable the narrator.
Alright. We only have 35 mods loaded. But something is going on. Global pack's just not enabled. So we're not going to be having any of our data packs, which is fine. Alright. We're just gonna... Alright, I guess first things first, let's get global packs enabled and see if we can get distant horizons on. That's our first and foremost. Oh hey! A tree? In the desert? How do I find my seed? Yeah. Here's the seed for anyone who's interested. That's a tree in the desert. Like, am I certain I don't have any, like, data packs enabled? Definitely liking the terrain generation of this seed, whatever the case is. It's nice and funky. Let's pause the music here. I definitely feel like yeah, I feel like that will make a wonderful thing. I'll save screenshots for that, because that'll make for a wonderful okay. Mods. Let's see, what did we get all in all? Cat does tab, no. Fix UI. Like, I mean, we've got a good array of mods that are on there, so I guess that's good. Yeah. So quit the title and let's options, video settings, GUI scale 3. Okay. We're gonna get the proper global pack mod installed. Yeah. So far it's been a little bit shaky using Neoforge, but oh wait, and we're probably gonna wanna, I forgot. Let's wait to use our global packs. I want to make sure that they're all for the correct Minecraft version. Continents. I'm not sure how important Minecraft versions are for that, but want to be careful with that. Want to give it every opportunity to work the way that it is intended to work. I want data pack. We want version. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, 1 point. And if we download this, yeah, same name. So this is continents is just fine. That would be the exact same version. Oops. Let's go over to day counter. Oh yeah, I wasn't super fond of the day counter anyway, so let's swap the data pack there anyway. Typewriter day counter. Not, honestly, I'm not vibing with the music here, so I'm gonna skip. Alright, so I believe we've got all these updated. Oh crap, I opened up Skyrim. Give us just a moment. No, Steam. Please. I beg of you. There we go. Yeah, showing on Steam. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, Neoforge also seems to take a long time with booting. Like, it's gonna get exponentially higher the more stuff we do. Which is a little annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Proceed. day one works well. Oh, we loaded up the same one. Create new, yeah. We're gonna be creative. Yeah, we're gonna turn off our music because I don't want to have to switch back and forth between the two. Honestly, I really love that typewriter thing, the day one. Okay, let's also video settings. We want our render distance to be up in the 20s. There we go. Is that something? Yeah, that's a village. Okay. Let's see how our resource packs work with this. Need for a newer version. Yeah, we need to. Yeah. Need to get the correct version for that. Alright, we're going to get distant horizons on here, and we're just going to see if at first, before I Ooh, distance friends is there. That was one of the mods I was gonna add. Render distance. Better FPS. Wonderful. I think this might be a fabric mod, and as such, it might not work. Eh? No. What do you know? It's got an official Forge release. That is nice to see. already download this? Yes, you did. Let's just load for now. Heck, there we go. We're gonna disable the full screen because sync off. Where's the full screen off? There we go. Oh, it's showing up at a lower resolution. I mean, at a foggy resolution. We're gonna quit. We're gonna search fog. Actually, gonna disable fog for now. We're gonna try and get. So we probably don't need both of those. Hmm. Oh. It says it merged, so I don't think that's needed. Just disable the fog for now because it looks kind of funny. Do we have Chunky installed? We don't have that temp. It's called Chunkify? I don't know. Chunky. Wow, this has the True Darkness already implemented into it. That's really cool. It has a lot of features in it, so we don't need to have dark. Put it in. It's in one of these folders. That's what sucks about having so much folders, is you don't quite remember which one goes to where. So I had the True Darkness mod installed. Oh well. It's, dark. Properties. Found within fabric. And disabled. Yeah, we want to keep that disabled. I'm unmuting. Oh wait, I'm already unmuted. Alright, alright. Okay, so I don't remember this. This must have been added by Modpack. Do I have the physics mod installed? Yeah, I've got the physics mod installed. That's something we're gonna do. We're gonna get physics mod pro, do it for the oceans, but we'll wait on that. Honestly, I think this is a better place to show off the distant horizon stuff. Let's go here. Oh, and we're gonna see if that was having the. I forgot about that. How's this thing going? know what this looks like. It says experimental and it's not doing anything, so I'm gonna leave it. Alright, so if you're wondering what I was messing with there, one of the mods I added actually added a feature from dynamic lighting that isn't in the refabricated version. Sponge powered. Interesting. Throwables. Fascinating. Sponge. Pro. For whatever reason, I don't think it's gonna let me do that. Maybe. before the end of the night, let's try and get one of the mods that encouraged me to switch over to Fabric in the first place. Because I at the very least want to show off kind of my vision and why I decided going through all this would be worth it. Give me a sec, I had it on my phone and it's taking a bit to load. We're actually going to paste. There we go, new folders, right there. Okay. Well, something that I kind of wanted to do, and I don't think I'll be able to, is use the dynamic or the True Darkness mod to make things look darker, depending on time of day and things like that. And then use the Dynamic Brightness mod to make it so that the eyes adjust to said darkness. But looks like that won't be available. Oh well. Okay. So what's I doing? Oh yeah, we're going to, let's double check to make sure now that I've removed that'll work. We're gonna look at one of the mods that I had here. Sure. Okay, that's loaded up. We're gonna get the roamers mod. We're gonna go 20.1. Yeah, Forge. Okay, we're going Forge. I did put it in here, right? Yeah. Okay, 4 gigabytes VRAM. Let's see if it stays there. I don't know. Distant Horizons has always given me like a pain. It doesn't look quite the way I want. It always pops in and out. I might want to... I'll probably look into it, and then I might just as well get rid of it. Anyway. We should / look at structure. I don't want one from the roamers. If if it has it. Roamers, roam spawn. Yeah, I just want to go there. Because this is an example of... There we go. So, kind of one of the things that I want for this mod pack is the idea that there are individuals, other, you know, lives, other cultures, other people that are living in this land. And the Roamers mod, this guy seems to be thinking quite a bit about what he's going to do there. But, eventually he should, wow, okay. He cuts the entire tree, doesn't he? Oh yeah, that's basically, you get an idea. The roamer kind of acts like a human NPC, sort of. Actually does things. And though I don't necessarily want all of them to be like this. When I remember when I first saw this mod, when I was looking through things, I was just absolutely thrilled. Because they will mine and they will build. And there isn't any other mod that I think ever has done that. The only other mod I can think of is like the one that tried getting ChatGPT to be able to play, and it struggled. But I just found this like so cool. And so I have a couple of other Forge mods that add NPCs. Some of them are villages, some of them are hostile, some of them are only hostile given certain circumstances. Some of them are completely friendly. And so I want to be able for the player to stumble upon things like this. To truly feel like they just stumbled upon something that was living, something that was breathing, and kind of doing its own thing before the player ever came to be. And that there's like something new and like, ooh, what's this? What's he's doing? What he's building? If anyone wasn't familiar with the Roamers mod, I feel they'd be completely and totally flabbergasted by this. They'd be seeing basically like another player like building. Building a little bit slow, but you know, this would just be so fascinating to find. And I also wanted to like include various things like I want the player with the starting inventory to have things like rope, to have like a hat on, to have like a book and quill that's renamed to diary. I really want to emphasize the idea that kind of more like a scientist, like an Indiana Jones type person exploring this world, writing down, you know, the cool things that they saw. And that's kind of what I'm, you know, hoping for and what I'm trying to aim for with this mod pack. To really feel like you're stepping upon something new and looking at it. So, yeah, I'm happy Neoforge is compatible with Forge nods because the Google AI earlier on in the stream was claiming that it didn't. And I saw something else that made it look like maybe in a later version it doesn't, but it does in this version. And Neoforge is hopefully faster. And it looks like I'm having some compatibility issues with some of the mods, which is making me a tiny bit worried, but we'll cross our fingers and hopefully we can get everything sorted out. And I don't have to, like, move to Forge, because that would be another move. But, you know, probably during this week, I'm still going to be watching YouTube videos about new mods to add, and, but for the most part, I'm probably just going to be trying to slowly work on this till I get an opportunity to stream again. I really don't have much personal time anymore. I've got a job, and that's taking up an awful lot of my personal time. So, yeah. So, yeah, I think I will be ending stream here. Give me a second. So if you did enjoy this stream, thank you. Yeah, I will be making more like it in the future. I'm hoping to eventually publicly release this mod pack, and I'm hoping that it will, you know, people will be able to look at it and go, wow, this guy made an entire series and streamed him making the mod pack. I might want to look at that. Anyway, thank you for watching and have an absolutely wonderful and lovely day.